The primary emotion we experience, my friend, when we're in scarcity is fear. That's why it's called Scarcity. So, in honor of the scary feast we celebrate this week of Halloween, I want to speak from my heart of one of the scariest scarcity patterns that we have, that blocks us from fully being the unique human beings we were created to be, that blocks us from being able to receive the life-giving resources we need and to share what we receive to give life in the world around us, and that includes the resource of money. Now, this one is personal because I'm living out a mini autobiography of my life here right now. So here's the pattern that's so scary. As we start to grow up, we learn how to be from the world around us. And usually the signals we get from the world around us tell us it's not okay to be who we are. And so we start to put on masks or personas. We start to be who we think we need to be, how we think we should be, so that we can be loved, so that we can belong, so that we can get our needs met. This is just part of human development. And maybe at first this is the mask we put on, and then we go with another group and we're told we need to put on this mask, and then we have another experience in life that maybe hurt us or pained us, and we said, oh, I got to put on this mask, and then something else happens, and we go to a different town or a different school, or something painful happens, or somebody that we want to be liked by says I should be like this, and we put on this mask. Can't even put this mask on anymore. I'm probably putting it on upside down. And this is how we start to go through the world. This is how we think we need to be, what we think we need to be loved, to be accepted, to belong, to be safe, to be secure, to be seen as successful, to not be seen as a failure, to make ourselves enough and not feel not enough. But it doesn't work. And it doesn't work for three reasons. First of all, I have to tell you right now, it's getting pretty hard to breathe. Wearing all these masks, it's hard to breathe. So literally, these masks, these personas, these pretending to be what I think I need to be, or trying to be what I think I'm supposed to be, or trying to be like everybody else, literally blocks me from the life-giving resource of oxygen because I can't breathe right now. The other thing is that a mask automatically, whenever we put on a mask and try to be what we think we should be, we've stopped listening to who we really are. And anytime we try to be something that we're not, we're going to wind up feeling inadequate, deficient, like something's wrong with us, which is just going to have us feel even more scarcity and want to put on more masks. And the final thing is, when we're wearing a mask, as I always say, we've got a block. There's something blocking us, who we really are, from the world around us. And we put on these masks to protect ourselves. That's what we do. But they only protect us for so long, and pretty soon they start to get in the way of us being ourselves, in the way of us having real belonging, in the way of us experiencing real abundance, not as a function of how other people respond to us, but as an experience of who we are on the inside. So the process of breaking free of our scarcity and the fear that has us hide who we really are, not trust in our inherent worth, is one of slowly but surely beginning to take off the masks, beginning to come out of hiding, stopping pretending to be something other than we're not, and layer by layer by layer, starting to trust who we are and express who we are in the world. Breathing in fully the gift of life. Open to what is available to us in this moment. Open to receive, open to give, literally free. We'll never experience abundance as a function of how the world responds to us or what the world tells us we should be or what abundance is. The only real experience of abundance comes from within us, from trusting who we are, trusting in our inherent worth, trusting that we are inherently loved and valuable and matter, trusting that gifts that we need are available to us and we are able to give gifts to the world around us. The only way we can experience abundance is by fully being who we are. Open. No hiding, no pretending, not trying to be more than we are and not being less than we are. No more masks. Because the problem is when we keep hiding, when we keep pretending, when we keep putting on the masks, we're reinforcing the belief about ourselves that has us put on the mask in the first place, that something's wrong with me, that I'm not enough, so I should be like this. And then we put on the mask and we start to think this is who I am, and we're afraid people will find out that I'm not this and all this sort of stuff. And we go through it again. And then we take it off and we get to experience ourselves open, free. The process of coming out of hiding, the process of layer by layer taking off those masks and being who we are, both light and shadow, gift and weakness, the whole thing, is a process of us beginning to trust ourselves, trust who we are, trust the one who created us and gives us life, trust in our inherent worth. And in that, experiencing and embracing what I always call is our DNA, our divine nature of abundance. Abundance isn't what we do. It isn't what we have, my friend. It's who we are, who we really are, not who we think we have to pretend to be or try to be, or who we have to, be so as to hide who we really are. Halloween is a fun holiday, but let's get out of scarcity all the other days of the year, shall we, my friend?